There it is. There it is. Oof. That was an oof. Okay. I think that's everything. Okay. 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 Sorry about that, guys. I hit now live, but then I had to restart OBS real quick. Hold on, let me finish up my coffee before we go into it. There we go. Okay, my coffee's done. Okay there, everybody. I just woke up a little bit ago. Sorry about that. I guess I really needed to sleep in. I did consider canceling stream because I wasn't feeling the best when I woke up. But I think I'm fine. Okay. Let's see here. First, let me just do the team trials here thing here because the because the because the RP thing is full. So I try to go for the middle one. Alrighty. Oof. My vodka is not the best. Neither is my gold ship. Whoa, I'm surprised she got beat. The cough that she does. Yeah, I'm a little bit low energy today just because, like I said, I just woke up. Oh wow. Yeah. My horse girls are not the best right now. Yeah, Daiwa Skeleto! Okay. Do let me know if the game is too loud. I know that my voice is probably a little bit on the quiet side because, you know, just woke up and all. Poor Daiwa. Whoa! Nice job, vodka. Good, good. I really need to... Ooh, wow. Really surprised Bakushin died. Lost. I should say died. They don't die in this game. They get defeated and then they fight another day. Okay. Good. Ooh, not good. Yeah, not doing good. But of course, I guess it's because more and more people are playing it, so there are more and more good players, you know? Gold ship is so fun. Oof. We're a gold ship. I would level her up more. I did some of her route, but we got crushed. I would do some of her route, but I don't think I have great cards for her yet. I'll probably try again soon though. Nisu. So, what I did notice is that this was going on. I actually didn't see this before. I did some of Gold Ships, and it's really funny. Gold Ship is crazy, but in a fun way. Maybe not to the trainer, but... Okay, so we'll be doing these then, since these are event things that are going to be probably going poof soon, so... And then we can do story mode. It's been a few days since I started my life as a trainer at Tracing Academy. I guess I keep going back and forth on whether I should read it out, you know? Because like, I guess I can. Error. Blah, 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 blah. Right away I goof it up. Error. Specified coordinates do not correspond with target location. While walking around the shopping district, I noticed an Musume standing in the middle of the path. Man, poor Bourbon. But I relate to Bourbon. It feels like every time I touch technology, then it breaks down on me somehow. I very much relate to Bourbon with that. GPS is currently unresponsive. Detecting a shift in emotional state. Despair has been identified. So she's in Danganronpa now. Oh, that would be an interesting concept. An Musume Danganronpa crossover. I wonder if there are any fanfics of that. Of like the evil teddy bear taking over Tracing Academy. I can't imagine that actually. If somebody hasn't made that happen, they need to. Oh wait, hold on. I have to see if this is a thing. Now that I'm thinking of it. That. Okay. Sorry. I just have to check this real quick. I want to see if it's an actual thing that somebody has done yet. Okay, nothing going on there. Posted that. Oops, I forgot to everyone. In my Discord, I forgot to ping everyone for the going live. There we are. Silly me. That's what happens when you stream when you are tired. Well, I guess I should say groggy, because it's like I slept and I got lots of sleep. I'm just groggy. Okay, I want to see if there is an Musume Danganronpa crossover anyone has done, like fanfic, fan art, anything like that. Danganronpa. Nope, nothing. Oh, maybe if I go to I'm sorry, this will be the last thing that I check. I'm gonna check fanfiction.com and see if anybody has done that. How do I look up crossovers again? Oh man, it's been years since I've crossovers. It's been literally years since I've used fanfiction.net, .com. Okay, let's see here. Danganronpa with No. How is it not a thing? How is it not a thing? Like, combining Uma Musume with Danganronpa, I think that would be really cool. Like, it's already taking place at an academy, so the settings work. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. I mean, I am weird, but... So yeah, if any of you guys ever come across a Danganronpa Uma Musume crossover thing, whether it be art or fanfic or whatever, let me know. Okay. Hey, what's wrong? Shelduck! How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for popping in. I hope you're doing well. I just woke up. Well, not like just woke up, but practically. Just finished a commission and now just drawing. Nice. Nice-oo, nice-oo. Ah, man. I am so out of it and groggy, but I really wanted to stream. I did think about canceling because I woke up feeling... But, yeah. I'm glad, though, that I decided that I am streaming, though. What are you drawing, if you don't mind me asking? Trace an Academy Trainer badge confirmed. Hello, my name is Mihono Bourbon. It's for Art Fight. Do you mind explaining what Art Fight is? Cause like I've heard the name, but I don't know what it actually is. But it sounds interesting. Art Fight. Is it like a battle to the death, but with art? Sounds really interesting. I am currently experiencing despair because I am unable to locate the new training equipment store. Upon inquiry, a passerby instructed me to walk straight for approximately 100 meters. However, the provided data appears incorrect. Oof. Okay, so there are two teams. In addition, my mobile device is malfunctioning. I am unable to access the GPS. And one team draws OCs of the other team, and it's called an attack. Oh, the more detailed it is, the more points. Oh, gotcha. That's an interesting concept. Yeah. I'll have to look that up later to see how it goes down and everything. And the team with the most points wins. Yeah, that sounds really, really interesting. I will have to look that up for sure. I hope you have fun with it, and I hope you win. I'm doing a revenge, which is drawing stuff for the person who attacked me. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Sensing her obvious confusion, I pull out my phone and begin to search on the internet. Let me give you a hand. Thank you. Have you ever played Uma Musume, Shelduck? Or do you have any interest in playing it? It's my current addiction. You've heard about it? Ah, like just today? Ah, gotcha. Right now, this is a, someone was talking about it in a Twitch channel I was watching. Ah, gotcha. Right now, this is like a side thing you can do, story events, how it's like, just little short story segments with each of the horse girls, and I'm doing this one because this horse girl, Mihono Bourbon, is the current banner, the current limited time banner, so she has a limited story event. So I'm doing the story event now, and then after the story event, then I could hop into the actual racing if you want. Like the actual it's called the Uda finale, and with that, like, there is a story mode, but there's also thrown in like training your horse girl and getting them prepared for races and all that sort of stuff. Right now I am trying to get Mihono Bourbon to the Ura finale, cause basically what it is you train your horse girl to have their first race debut, and then each horse girl, depending on who you train, they have different goals in mind of different kinds of race tracks they want to race on, if they want to be a front runner or a pace chaser, or, you know, like their different positions in the race. And you take all that into consideration, and then you race them, and you try to get them as many wins as you can and to fulfill their horse girl dreams. And then it gets to the Ura finale, which is like the end game. Oh wait, are they horses? Yeah, they are. Well, they're called Musume, so they're not like people. I've seen a gif of this. The horse races are really fun. But yeah, I'm not quite sure how they're classified as a species in this universe. I just know that they are called Uma Musume, so they're not considered normal humans, but they're not considered animals either. It's really interesting. I do wish it would delve into that, like how they're classified. And I know that there are male Uma Musume, but I haven't seen any in the game yet. I've seen a gif of an anime of this. Yeah, there is an anime, yeah. And all of the horse girls, they have unique sounding names because they're based on real race horses. Like every single horse girl you see, she is based on an actual racehorse, which is really interesting. Which is why they have the "don't lewd the horse girls" rule. Is that basically the creators of this franchise, they were like, okay, these girls are based on real horses, so please do not lewd them. So that's like a big rule. And that's actually probably one of the reasons why it took so long for this game to come out in America, because this game has been out for at least 3 years in Japan. And everybody was like, when is it coming out in America? When is it coming out in America? And it was taking forever. Excuse me. And we thought it would never happen. But they did do the anime, which is available in America, and they also released, what was it called? Like Uma Musume Party Dash. So they probably, based on those two, were like, okay, I think it's safe enough that we can release Uma Musume, the actual gacha game. It's really interesting. Sorry about that. Let's see, I quickly find the store, just a mere 42 meters away. Squinting ahead, I can make out the sign from here. Just walk a bit more that way and you'll see it. Pardon, please define a bit more. It's that Mihono Bourbon right here, she's like, she talks and acts kind of robotic to the point that people think that she's a cyborg. What? If possible, please quantify a bit more in numerical terms. Around 40 meters, I guess? Round? Exactly 42 meters. thank you for confirming that the story is 42 meters ahead. It seems that my original informant had miscalculated the distance. Regardless, this could have been avoided had I done a sufficient research. I will log this event in my database to prevent future occurrences. Once again, thank you for your assistance. Mihono Bourbon is so fun. Destination, 42 meters ahead. Commencing navigation. She's a strange one, that's for sure. I keep watch as she heads down the street, then disappears into the correct shop. At least she made it. That's the important thing. At least she made it. The day after that odd encounter, I stopped by a mock race, hoping to scout a few students. Oh, cool. The background characters are voiced too. Hey, isn't Mihono Bourbon here today? I heard she did well in her races before admission tracing. Oh, that cyborg of a student? I think I saw her around, though I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were you. The voices of excited trainers drown each other out as everyone gathers information. Electronic buzz fills the air as the clock counts down. Iskander, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for dropping in. Kinda late today, huh? Hi. Yeah, I'm quite late. Sorry about that. I just woke up, so yeah. Sorry about that. I slept in, but I guess I needed it. Jazz Cat, how's it going? Hello, how's it going? Oh, I've been forgetting again. Hold on. First, let me, there's the problem how if I shout out someone, then I have to wait for a long time before I can shout out the other person. Okay, I'm gonna shout out, Shelduck first, since they popped in first. And then Jazz Cat, I'll shout out you once it allows me to. So first Shelduck. Okay. Everyone, check out Shelduck. He is an amazing artist. He is so much fun to hang out with. He's on vacation right now in Korea. It's gonna be a while before he gets back into streaming, but do check out his art. He is a fantastic, amazing artist. I can see his art being in an official manga, and when he does stream, he's just such a chill and awesome guy to hang around, so please do go follow him. If you love art, if you love just a very chill and comfy atmosphere when in streams, then please do so. Please. He is really awesome. I highly recommend him. I think we all know each other at this point. Okay, so with Jazz Cat, I'll have to wait. Let me get the shout out thing ready though. How are you guys doing, Iskander and Jazz Cat? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a good day today. So I have Jazz Cat shout out typed up, so I'll I'll do that once it lets me. I'll just do a little bit more playing then until it'll let me. I'm okay just killing some creatures on Monster Hunter. Oh, gotcha. I've never played Monster Hunter, but I've seen some people play it. How's the Horse Girls? It's still going good. It's still my addiction. Right now we're doing a story mode. Well, not the story mode. Like, we're sorry, my brain blipped. We're doing character story mode. How like it's just short little segments about the characters, and we're doing Mihono Bourbons because she's the current limited time character, so this event is gonna be going bye-bye in 1 or 2 days, so yeah. Will it let me yet? There we go. Everyone, please do go follow JazzCat. He is an awesome guitar player. He has these very, very comfy and welcoming streams. Just an extremely chill time. I go in there and it's just so relaxing. He plays songs on his guitar from the last 100 years, at least one from every decade of the last 100 years. His guitar playing is so good, and his vibes are just so chill and fun. And please do go follow him. He's an awesome guy, and I very, very, very highly recommend that you check him out. And I am sorry again for being late. Yeah, at least I got sleep. That's the important thing, right? That I got sleep. But aw man, I have so much to do when stream is over. Because I slept for so long, so I'm behind. So many things. Thanks, mate. That's very sweet of you. No, you deserve it, my dude. You deserve it. Remember, everything I say is the truth. I am a good little angel boy. I do not lie. I'm glad you got some sleep. Yeah, me too. I am a little sad, though, because it does wonk out my sleep schedule a little bit. Oh, sorry. Hopefully I'll be able to refix it, though. Bang. Bang, bang. Haru Urura is now my favorite horse girl. She is so cute, isn't she? She keeps losing races and failing, but she keeps trying, and she's so optimistic and cute. Like, there's one scene how she's talking to you. It's like a public location, and she's like, I lost again, but I'll get it next time. And then they overhear some people, and the two people are like, hey, did you watch that race with Haru Urara? Yeah, she always loses, right? Why does she even try? Why does she even try to race if she always loses? She should just give up already. And Urara, she hears them and goes, oh, they're talking about me? And she goes over to them and she's like, hey, you saw my race, right? What did you think? Did you think I did good? I'll do my best. It's just like, oh, hold on. Aw, yeah. Oh, my head got possessed there for a moment. Would head pat 100%. I was just reaching for my water. It was in a hard-to-reach location. There we go. But yeah, and because of her cute personality and all that, like, did you see me? Did I do good? I'll do even better next time. She won them over. Like, they were like, you know what, we'll check her out. And then they become some of the cheering people, like, you can do it, Urara! She's so adorable! Yeah. She is just so freaking cute. I haven't had her win the Ura finale yet, but I have gotten her to the Ura finale. I think she made it to the last round. I think. But yeah, would cheer for 100%. She is so freaking cute. The sound of the opening gates echoes through the stadium as participants charged on the track. This is the horse girl whose story we're currently doing right now. Do you see the one in front? Look at her go. Leading the pack is Mihono Bourbon, determined to put distance between her and the rest. She has a very, like, robotic personality to the point that people think that she's a cyborg. Excuse me. The rumors were right. Her speed is really something else. This newcomer's gonna change the game for sprinters. Mihono Bourbon charges ahead of her opponents with overwhelming force. Her lone figure quickly approaches the goal. Without losing her lead even once, she calmly finishes the finish line in a convincing show of power. What a crazy amount of talent. A sense of complete awe washes over me. It's almost hard to believe the last two Musume I met days ago and the same person. Are the same person. Yeah, it's that just a little earlier before you popped in, she was like lost. She was trying to find a store. That potential. I gotta scout her before the others do. He's right. I need to hurry. You're too late. She already got a trainer. What? Nani? And sure enough, I find Mihono Bourbon talking to someone. Darn it! Looks like she's with a veteran too. Better luck next time, I guess. I can imagine that there being like a lot of competition with the trainers. Like, ooh, this horse girl has so much potential, I gotta grab her. And them fighting over different girls, and then there being one guy left, like, okay, you're left with this one who loses most races. Oh, they must really have to fight. Because you have to ask yourself, like, how many trainers there are compared to horse girls. I'm surprised you didn't know. That trainer's been gushing about how he'll make Bourbon the perfect sprinter. Reluctantly accepting defeat, I decide to quietly support Mihono Bourbon from the sidelines. At least we're supporting her, even though we're like, we missed out on being her trainer. At least we're being a good sport about it. With the sun long past set, I start making my way back home, only to notice someone on the track. Oh man, my throat. Mihono Bourbon? It looks like she's doing some evening training by herself. 1,800 meters completed. 1,200 meters remaining. Time 2:04. Speed inefficient to meet target. Curious, I listen to Mihono Bourbon calculating her time and distance until something hits me. Wait, 3,000 meters? My mind reels at the number. It's practically unheard of for pre-debut racers to attempt such long distances. The risk of injury is too great. Gotcha. Gotcha. No, Mihono Bourbon! No! Oh, heck, is she okay? I don't know. Panicking, I rush to Mihono Bourbon's side to check on her. Man. Yeah, I hope she's okay. And that was part 1 of her story mode. And now we'll... there are 7 parts with the character story modes. I thought she was done talking. Hydration levels, heart rate, and blood pressure have all stabilized. Maintenance complete. Thank you for your assistance. I will take my leave now. Hey, are you sure you're okay? Affirmative. My database shows that losing consciousness is expected after high levels of exertion. I am currently taking appropriate countermeasures. My current projections, I will have sufficient energy to resume activity in 7 minutes and 28 seconds. I will continue regulating my breath until then. I get the uneasy sense resume activity means she's planning to resume training. Once you feel better, you're going back home, young lady. Alright? Negative. There are 2,000 meters remaining that I must run. Absolutely not. Hell nah. Why? I explained to her the importance of gradually building endurance. Taking on long-distance training too early can cause injuries. Acknowledged. However, I have a goal I must achieve. What goal? The Classic Triple Crown. The Classic Triple Crown, a series of medium and long-distance G1 races consisting of the Satsukisho, Japanese Derby, and Kikukasho. Hang on. Yeah, they were saying to make her a perfect sprinter. If Mihono Bourbon's trainer is prepping her for short distances, why is she here alone practicing for the Classic Triple Crown? Does your trainer know what you're doing? Well, I'll take that as a no. Oh, wait. According to the Twinkle Series database, you have attained wins in 26 graded races. Your skill in handling medium and long-distance races is evident. Oh, so she approached him. Gotcha. So she approached her trainer, 'cause he's, has raced horse girls for those distances, but I guess he was like, nah, you're a sprinter, let's just do that. Tanner, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, my dude. Thank you so much for the lurk. It's greatly appreciated. I hope that you're doing well. Have a good lurk, my man, and have a great day too. I would like your assistance in helping me train for the Classic Triple Crown. I hate to break it to you, but you're just not cut out for long distances. You already know that, right? Correct. My base specifications are compatible with sprints. However, I believe that I can increase my stamina. There's a big chance you'd wind up getting hurt. Your concern is unnecessary. My father was a trainer, so I have run exhaustive routines since youth. In other words, I am used to it. This is an interesting concept because, like, there are probably a lot of people who have had dreams of doing something and people have told them, you know that you're not cut out for that, right? You know you can't do that, right? And so you have to ask yourself, like, should I try to do it even though everybody advises against it, even though everything is against me? Like, maybe you don't have the right body type for it, maybe you're not able to grasp it very well. You have to ask yourself if you want to keep trying to push to do it. Especially if you're already talented in something else. That's another thing, like, maybe you're really talented at doing something, but you don't like doing that thing. And then you have to ask yourself, do I want to pursue the thing that I'm not good at? And I'll probably fail, but it's what I want to do or enjoy to do. Or do I remain in the things that I'm good at, but I don't enjoy? You'll get distracted by... Don't get distracted by unrealistic goals. If you stick to what you're good at, you'll get a lot farther. Oh, that's another thing. Do you guys say farther or further? I've heard both. I don't know which one I usually go with, farther or further. I think I go with further. No, wait, no. Yeah, further. I think I go with further more often than farther. In conclusion, he rejected my proposal. Aw, poor Bourbon. I do both? Ah, gotcha. Or, what was it? I was just gonna say, brain not computing. Beep, beep, boop, boop. Beep, boop, beep, 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 beep. That's what my brain's doing right now. But I have a weird accent. I don't think your accent's weird. I don't think it's weird. I issued 2 other messages in an attempt to reach an agreement. Unfortunately, I was met with silence. Oh, he left her on red! He left her on red! How dare! That's so rude! That is so rude when you text someone and they leave you on red. Like, just can't you just give me like an emoji reaction at the very least? Just so I have an idea of what you're thinking after my message. I get where he's coming from, though. South Australian accent slip between a few different ways of saying words. Ah, gotcha. Maybe it's similar to with British, because there are different British accents. Oh, like there was this one British comedian. He was on the Graham Norton show, and he was saying that once, it's a historical thing. Ah, gotcha. He has, what accent was it? Maybe it was a Cockney accent. I'm not quite sure. I think it was a Cockney accent. Like, he has a pretty thick accent. It's really, really thick. And he was hired for a scene, and he was supposed to speak in a different English accent. And they told him which accent to do. And he did the scene, and after he said his lines, then they came to him and they're like, "Are you okay? You sounded like you were having a stroke." Poor guy. At least he tried. And what was it that he said? He said, "We all have different accents, so we have an excuse to hate each other." That was another thing that he said, that in Britain, we all have different accents. We're in a different region, so we have an excuse to hate each other. Oh boy. That guy was pretty funny. That guy was pretty funny. I wish I remembered his name. It's one of those names. Hold on. Hold on, I might be able to find the name. I think I actually remember it. Wasn't it like John Bishop or something like that? I'm pretty sure his last name was Bishop. British. Oh. The B button on my laptop is gets stuck. British comedian John. Yeah, John Bishop. That's it. Yeah, John Bishop was the one. I watched a little bit of one of his skits and it was pretty funny. Although I don't pay too much attention to comedians, because like it's hard to find a really good comedian that you really love, because it's so easy to Like, have you ever had this, how you find a comedian, you think, oh, he's so funny, and then you watch more and more of his skits, and then he says one thing, and you're like, ooh, no. You were funny up until this point, but that joke was, no. Like, they say something that's, like, offensive or whatever, how it's like, yeah, no. I don't wanna watch someone who thinks that is funny, you know? It kind of feels like most, that happens with most comedians. I don't think I saw anything like that yet with John Bishop. I think I just watched some stuff and I was like, okay, he's pretty funny. And then moved on. But yeah, that's why I don't, but that's why I didn't watch too much of his stuff, because I didn't want that to happen. Because I've had that happen before. Oh, this guy's really funny. And then you watch more. Oh, he just said something that's not good. Sorry, drinking more water. Yeah, it's unfortunate when that happens. Yeah. Yep. I saw for myself how good a sprinter Mihono bourbon. What is wrong with my throat today? Maybe it's because I just woke up a little while ago. Oh, yeah, you are. Gonna lurk for a bit? Alrighty, Jazz Cat. Have a good one. Enjoy your lurk. I hope my throat writes itself out soon. Yeah. I saw for myself how good a sprinter Mihono bourbon is. It feels like a waste of talent. Cause yeah, that's the thing. People telling you like, oh, you should do this thing cause you're so talented, but if you don't enjoy doing that thing, yeah, cause then people are like, oh, it's such a waste. But it's like, but I don't want to do it. Yeah, that can be quite conflicting, yeah. However, my objective remains the classic Triple Crown. I compiled a training regimen to customize my specifications for endurance. I intend to win a race of at least medium distance and present impartial data to my training in further negotiations. The ambitious trainee's commitment to her cause is clear, but I can't shake off the feeling that she'll run herself into danger. Before we do anything rash, let's talk to your 7 minutes and 30 seconds have elapsed. My body is now stable. I will resume training. Goodbye. Wait! Without wasting a moment, the student speeds off again into the night. Oh boy. Speed up. 1,200 meters completed. Estimated time of arrival at goal exceeds target. Accelerating tempo. Even from afar, I can see Mihono Bourbon struggling to run. I can't just stand here and do nothing. I know I shouldn't contact her trainers. Shouldn't contradict. Oh, okay, I shouldn't contradict her trainer's guidance, but I rush over to help Bourbon. Yeah, is that like, can you, like, is that a rule? Like, I'm wondering if that's an actual rule that you can't, like, butt in and train and give training advice to a horse girl who is not yours? Because, yeah, I have to wonder if that's a rule. Like, okay, this horse girl has this trainer, so she can only listen to advice from this trainer. If you try to hop in and train the horse girl when she is not designated yours, then that's a no-no. I'm wondering if that's a thing. Pay attention to your lap time. Lap time. I carefully explained the importance of pacing. Managing one's stamina is crucial, especially during extended races. Reminding Mihono Bourbon of her analytical prowess, I suggest that she uses it to recalculate her time and distance while running. If you do that, I'm sure you'll improve. Understood. Updating my database accordingly. After I recover, I will begin my measurements. Sounds good. Why don't we start with 1,600 meters for now? However, there's no need to rush. Affirmative. Adjusting speed parameters to match a relaxed tempo. Commencing new training program. 400 meters completed, according to schedule. Increasing distance to 600 meters, prioritizing lap time. Air intake regulation confirmed. And with those changes, Mihono Bourbon safely completes 1,600 meters. Adding personal best to my database. That was awesome! Congrats! Without thinking, I start clapping my hands to celebrate Mihono Bourbon's new record. She stares at me in response, her face completely expressionless. What's wrong? Emotional status displays characteristics of happiness. Your advice has been invaluable. I am certain this brings me one step closer to the Triple Crown. Despite her seemingly toxic look, I can't help but notice a tiny smile forming around the corners of her lips. Aww! That's awesome! From that moment on, nightly trips to the race course become routine as I keep a close eye on Mihono Bourbon to ensure her safety. Yeah, I have to wonder if this is against the rules, though. Like, what would happen if her actual trainer finds out? Like, will we get in trouble? Several weeks have passed since I began watching over Mihono Bourbon's secret training. I'm surprised we haven't been caught yet. Hang in there! Just one more to go! New personal best. You did a great job. Thank you for your support. Upon full recovery of stamina, I will transition to the interval training workout, now moving to the ramped track. Let's add an extra lap starting today. Understood. Adjusting plan to include modifications. Stamina recharged. Commencing ramp dash. Mihono Bourbon races off without another word. Despite the strenuous training, she never reveals any hints of weakness. Is she a robot or what? People keep saying, like, oh, she must be a cyborg or something, but she's not. She talks like a robot and acts like a robot, but she's not a robot. That's just her personality. But a lot of people have been like, is she a cyborg? Is she secretly a cyborg? From a trainer's perspective, there's no doubt that she's more naturally suited to sprint distances, and yet, witnessing the strength and tenacity of her run, a sense of pride wells up inside me. Chase your dreams, Mihono Bourbon. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Oh, how many of you have watched the video on YouTube called Shia LaBeouf Live. Hold on, let me type it. Well, I guess I don't need to type in the chat, but I highly recommend that you guys check it out. It's called Shia LaBeouf Live. You should be able to find it if you type in Shia LaBeouf Live. Then there's a video how it shows someone wearing a giant Shia LaBeouf fake head mask thing. It looks really weird. You should be able to find it if you see that in the thumbnail. But it is so amazing. It's one of the best videos you will ever see in your life. Shia LaBeouf Live. It's such an awesome video. It's how there's like this narrator on a stage and he's telling a tale of you coming across Shia LaBeouf in the woods. It is so funny. It's so awesome. I very, very highly recommend it. Oh, actually, I might need reminding. When I'm done with this chapter part, then I think I'll stop and we can actually watch it on stream. I would love you guys to see it. It is the most funny thing. I love it so much. I'll try to remember to do it after this chapter. It's only a matter of time before she's ready for medium and long distances. Only one obstacle remains. So you're the one who's been giving her endurance lessons behind my back. Oh, we were found out. One day, the changes to Mihono Bourbon's condition catch her trainer's eye. Oh yeah, he would probably notice that. After putting 2 and 2 together, he calls me out. This person is not involved with my evening runs. I have been doing everything on my own will. Of my own will. Bourbon, you really think I'm going to believe that when you two have been meeting every... Think I'm going to believe that when you two have been meeting every night, I bet this trainer took pity on you. What? It's not like that. Excuse me. Listen, I've heard all about her lofty goals, but you and me both, we know the risks involved. Do you really think I'm going to let her run those races? If I may object, my entire purpose for enrolling here is the Triple Crown. I will not accept anything else. Exasperated by her stubbornness, the trainer lets out a long sigh. Gotcha. At least he's kind of being a sport about it. He's giving her a chance. Fine. Then show me if you've got what it takes. The Kikukasho is 3,000 meters. Let's see you run that distance right now. She can't handle that kind of distance yet. Oh, okay, never mind. He's being a little bit of a jerk here. I gotcha. Understood. I will prove my abilities to you. Because, like, the guy is saying, oh, we don't want her to push herself, but then it's like, hey, push yourself to prove your dreams. Yeah, nah, that's kind of an asshole move. Now that I think about it, that's kind of an asshole move. We move to the course for Mihono Bourbon's 3,000 meter attempt. However, at her current level, I'm not sure she can finish, let alone finish fast. I hope she'll be okay. Oh, sorry. 1,600 meters completed on time. 1,400 meters remain. Irregular air intake detected. Unable to maintain a steady pace. Poor Bourbon. My gut was right. Around the 2,000 meter mark, Mihono Bourbon speed starts decreasing. It's all but a crawl by the time she reaches the finish line. Just give up already. Stop doing this to yourself. You're not built for long distances. It's true that long-distance racers aren't her forte, but still. After spending several weeks with Mihono Bourbon, anyone can see how determined she is to participate in the Classic Triple Crown series. I think we should respect her wishes. Can't you see that all she's doing is hurting herself? Why is this so hard for you to understand? But... never mind. There's no point in talking to you. Bourbon, tell us how you feel. I'm sure you understand the reality of the situation when you were running. How I feel. A hesitant Mihono Bourbon opens her mouth to speak. The Triple Crown is non-negotiable. This is one objective I must see to the end. Please understand that I cannot give up now. Yeah. If that's what you want, then so be it. I can't stand by your decision in good faith. Our training contract ends today. I understand. Stop being an asshole! Back. Welcome back, Jazz Cat. Welcome back. What's happening right now is that we were secretly training Mihono Bourbon for long distances, and her trainer didn't like that. So he was like, okay, try to run 3,000 meters if that's what you want to do, to prove to me that you can do it. And we're like, she's not built for the 3,000 meters yet. She has to grow accustomed to it. She can't do it right now. And she tried and she struggled, and he's like, see, you're not cut out for it. And she's like, well, it's not negotiable, bitch. Okay, she didn't say that. She didn't say it like that. I wish she had said it like that, but no. And he's like, well, then I'm dropping you. And that's where we are. But yeah, good things that he's dropping her, because this guy is an asshole. He's like, you're not built for long races. You say you want to go for the Triple Crown, well, I say no. It's like, yeah, she's built for sprinting and stuff, but it's pretty obvious that he's like, because like right here he says, I had high expectations of you, because he knows how good she is as a sprinter, but he doesn't want to consider her dreams at all. So what I'm hearing is that you can pick up a horse, girl. Oh, if you want to go technically, like literally pick up a horse, girl, I'm pretty strong. I'm short, but I can pick things up that are heavy. I could pick one up. I can bride carry. I had high expectations of you, Bourbon. You've disappointed me. Go away, dude. Thank you. Shaking his head, the trainer turns on his heels and leaves. Good riddance. Goodbye. I'm sorry. I'm not usually this rude. But that guy was an asshole. I'm just like, leave, please. Yeah. Hey, are you okay? I am currently experiencing confusion due to the loss of my trainer. Why didn't you bride carry me? I had a bad back that day. I had a bad back that day. I am sorry. Maybe on our anniversary, Jazzcat. Maybe on our wedding anniversary. Maybe on our wedding anniversary I can bride carry you. I need water. Oh boy. I hope my throat is able to hold up. Oh, this will give me something to look forward to. You're silly. Sorry, I keep just imagining it. Me princess carrying you. You're wearing a wedding dress and I'm princess carrying you. If I ever get good at drawing, I'm so gonna draw that. Sorry. Oh, I'm laughing too. I'm laughing too. Okay, I need to calm down. I was picturing the same thing. I do need to be careful when I laugh. Like, if you notice, sometimes if it sounds like I'm trying to hold myself back, or like if the laughing sounds a little weird, it's because once I get into a laughing fit, then it's very, very hard to stop. Oops, I broke the streamer with my nonsense. This will happen again. Indeed it will. Like, I might have mentioned this before. Once I was watching Monty Python the Holy Grail. It was the part with the Black Knight, and I was laughing, or maybe it wasn't the Black Knight. I was watching Monty Python though, and I laughed so hard that I literally couldn't breathe for like half a minute. Like, I was like, you know, for a bit there. Like, I could not breathe in or out at all because my laughing fit hit so hard, and I was actually afraid I was gonna pass out. So yeah, I do have to be careful with my laughing fits because it doesn't take long before like I just can't breathe. Like how many of you know about the Monty Python skit of the guy who wrote a joke that was so funny that anyone who hears it dies? That would be me. I would die after the first 5 words. You can't pass out on stream. It's against TOS. Oh boy. Oh yeah, like ages ago, people used to do sleeping streams. It was like an easy way to cheat the system, I guess, because they're like, oh, I can just go to sleep and have stream running and people will actually come in and watch. And some people were actually donating to these people who were sleeping, so it was like easy money. And then Twitch shot it down. They were like, okay, you're no longer allowed to do sleep streams. Sorry, drinking my water. So yeah, that was a crazy time in Twitch history. Because that was a big thing for a little while, sleep streams. That was like a big boom back in the day. Is it true that despite my supplement training, I was unable to run 3,000 meters? I still remember the few days when they allowed nudity on Twitch? Really? Whoa, I did not know that. But of course, you said that was wild. I can imagine. But of course, you're saying, it was only like a few days, right? Yeah, I'm not surprised I hadn't heard of it. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago? Wasn't that long ago? Really? That's crazy. Oh, wait, actually, I vaguely remember, like, Twitter was blowing up about something that was going on Twitch. Something. So maybe that was it? Yeah, I think it was 2 days a year or two ago. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I think I do actually remember Twitter blowing up about something Twitch related for a little bit, and I was just like, what? Oh yeah, yeah, I remember now. On Twitch, it was talking about like tasteful nudity, I think. Yeah, it was a big thing, big boom, and not big boom, but it was like like Twitter was going kind of wild about it. I had no idea what they were talking about. What I thought they were talking about was like risque VTuber models. That's what I thought it was all about. An updated TOS to allow nudity, then changed their minds when it was flooded with OF accounts. Yeah, that's the thing. You have to be careful with that kind of stuff, because, like, trying to think of how to word this. Because, like, sometimes, sorry, my throat. Sometimes things will be allowed, and it's allowed with good intentions and stuff, and it would work if people behaved, but the problem is that there are a lot of people who won't behave, and so yeah, kind of like, I'm trying to think of how to word this, like how there are some organizations, right? There will be an organization how the idea of it is great, right? Like, it's really helpful, helps a lot of people. But then there are people who will take advantage of it and then do bad things with it. And then it's kind of like, So, yeah. Yeah. I do wish they have just left it. It was fine, to be honest. Yeah, because my thoughts on it are that, like, it's a very interesting situation, because, like, there's museums, right? Museums, kids are allowed to go into museums, no problem, but they're full of artwork that has nudity, you know? Like, there's paintings with nudity, there's sculptures with nudity, there's boobs and there's butts and boobies everywhere in museums. So it's like, that's allowed, but what makes it allowed, you know? And hold on, I gotta ban this bot real quick. Hold on. There we go. Bot banned. So yeah, it's like, I guess you have to ask yourself where the line is, and that's why it's a problem, because like everybody's gonna have different opinion of where that line should be, and you have to take it into consideration that people are gonna push that line too far. Yeah, it's a weird double standard. Yeah, for sure. Like, what counts as artistic nudity and what counts as vulgar nudity? Like, it all comes down to perspective, basically. Like, I think have been like some movies like that, how it'll have like a whole bunch of nudity in it, and some people will be like, this is disgusting, all this nudity, it's so disgusting. And then there'll be people who will be like, no, it's artistic, you know? It's very, very interesting. Sorry about all the coughing. I don't know why my throat is so messed up today. It probably is because I just woke up. When you've just woken up, or at least not woke up not too long ago, yeah. Just which Twitch allowed 18 plus ratings. Because you would think that they would, because they allow games like Grand Theft Auto, right? That has like strippers and stuff in it. So I do think that because like you can do the thing of like warning people you have to be this age to watch. So it's like, if you can do that warning, then why can't we be allowed to do certain things that are considered 18 plus if we mark it as such, you know? It wouldn't be that difficult to segment content. Yeah, it's a really interesting situation. Yeah, I always have in my stream title, yeah. Because that's the thing. It's like, people are usually good about marking it 18 plus. Like, don't watch unless you're this age. But I guess one of the main problems is like those kids, like, excuse me, those kids who like will watch anyway. But we streamers, we don't have control over that, you know? Like, there was one guy, there's this one guy, I haven't watched his streams in ages, I really should. I really should try out his streams again. He's an artist and also does Grand Theft Auto RPs, you know, role plays in Grand Theft Auto. And his streams are marked 18 plus. And there was a kid who popped in, and you could just tell they were a kid. Well, not kid, but, you know, you could tell they were young from the way they were talking. And he was like, how old are you? And he said, I'm 14, so what of it? And he banned them. So, yeah, you can't control what kids do. That's the parents' responsibility. 100%. Like, semi-recently, Hoyoverse got in trouble because they're like, Genshin is targeted towards kids, but it has gambling, and actually Genshin is not targeted for kids. Just so you know, there is like suicide and stuff in that game. So yeah, and there's jiggly boobs. So Genshin is not for kids, FYI. But they were like, we think it's being targeted to kids because kids are stealing their parents' credit cards to spend money and make their parents broke. It's like, the game has no control over what kids do. It's the parents' fault that their kids are stealing their credit cards to pay for the jiggly boob ladies. I like jiggly boobs. Me too. Hello, as far as I know, most of the Twitch TOS and in most streaming services are there because of advertisers. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Not wanting to spend money on certain places that have 18 plus content, so the rules are set to have the majority of streams are eligible for ads. Yeah, that's true. Oh, right. Like, I'm sorry that I'm taking so long to get through the story mode with this, but one more thing, like with that, I use a website called Anime Planet. It's like my anime list, but I personally think it's better. It's structured better, it looks better. I just really, really love using Anime Planet. And it, you know, like with my anime list, it lists anime and you can mark which anime you've watched. And they had to change things all because of that. All because of like advertisers with ads and everything. Like, one thing that I really like about Anime Planet is that they have tags for like the genre and the kind of content that's in anime, and they'll have listed like if it contains like like extreme violence, explicit sex, that kind of thing. And they actually had to change the page so that if the anime, like, all it is that they're tagging it, right? It'll just say explicit sex and then explain why, what counts for that tag. And they had to blur it out because Google was like, you're not allowed to say explicit sex and explain what it is on your page, even though it's just a tag. It's just a tag that simply says this anime has explicit sex in it. But they were like, you can't do that. So if you go to the content warning segment, then they actually have to blur it out on Anime Planet, and you have to click it to show it, all because of the advertisers. Like, I'm friends with some of the people who work for Anime Planet, and they say that they are just so sick of that Google is like, we're not gonna let you receive any revenue unless you change this. And another thing that Google is doing, Google hates anime. I will say it right now, Google hates anime, because on the listing of different anime, it'll have like the image, right? The poster image of the anime, like the cover art. And they've had to remove some of the cover art. And I was like, why is some of the cover art removed from these anime? And my friend who works for Anime Planet, she was like, oh, that's because Google marks it as porn. They're like, this is probably porn, and they target it, and we get affected by it. But the images, they are not pornographic in any way, shape, or form. Like, there's one, how it's just two guys sitting on a couch. They're not even touching. Two guys sitting on a couch. That's the cover art. And Google marked it as possible porn. That is crazy. She said that, like, yeah, they are like really mad about how Google is doing that, because they have to go to such extremes to please Google, which hates anime apparently. I do want to try streaming on our Play at some point. It's getting a few visual novel streams now. Nice. Oh wow, Visual Novel Database is very detailed in its specific adult content. Yeah, I really love, I wish I used it more, Anime Novel Database. It's really cool that they still are able to do that. But yeah, Anime Planet has been suffering a little bit because of how Google is targeting them with certain things. It's really frustrating, because it's like, is it bad just to say a certain anime contains graphic material? I don't think so. I personally don't think it's a bad thing just to say, oh, by the way, this has this in it. You know? It's a really frustrating situation. Okay, I'll stop with my rants now. I'm sorry. Okay, let's get this chapter done. Oh yeah, Jazz Cat, you weren't here. I was saying that, because I had said the quote, don't let your dreams be dreams. You're all good? Ah, okay. But still, I don't want to rant too much. I was saying that there's this video called Shia LaBeouf Live, and it's a really funny video that someone made, how it's a narrator narrating that you meet Shia LaBeouf in the middle of the woods. And after this chapter here, then I'm gonna show it to you guys, because it is awesome. It's such an awesome video. I think you guys will really enjoy it. Okay, I'm gonna drink a little bit more water. Okay. Okay. I've based all my projections upon the Triple Crown. Have I been miscalculating my whole racing career? I have faith in you. You have what it takes to succeed. Her perseverance to put herself through such demanding training without a single complaint is no small feat. Rather, it's a testament to Mihono Bourbon's willpower and her desire to achieve the classic Triple Crown. If only we all had Mihono Bourbon's determination. No matter what other people say, I'm on your side. We'll get to the finish line together. Mihono Bourbon's eyes widen. Together. Excuse me. I don't want you to give up. These words sound familiar. Father, I failed again.
お前には確かにスタミナがない。でも頑張り屋だ。だから絶対に大丈夫。
You may not have a lot of stamina. I also don't have a lot of stamina. I relate to Mihono Bourbon in this regard. My stamina is atrocious. But what you've got is the heart to keep going. As long as you don't stop, everything's gonna be alright.
大切な夢を一緒に叶えよう。
We'll get to the finish line together. This trainer sounds like my father. I am your father! No! Mihono Bourbon? Unable to bear the awkward silence any longer, I grab her attention. She studies my face for a moment before speaking. Your customized training plan allowed me to achieve the first 1,600 meters today, which is more than I could manage before. I feel that I will go far with you as my trainer. From now on, I am in your care. Aww. And then the so-called cyborg of Tracing Academy grips my hand firmly, but warmly. Ah, that's really sweet. That was really sweet. Okay, guys, so we still do have 4, 5, 6, 7, about 4 segments left. But like I said, there's one thing that I want us to do real quick. Just let me. Shia LaBeouf Live. Okay. So, I'm going to grab this. Okay. And then I have to minimize that. Not minimize it. Yeah, minimize, right? Is that the right word for it? There we are. Okay, let me fit this in here. Okay. You guys who are in here right now, how many of you guys have seen the video Shia LaBeouf Live? Say yay or nay. Because we were playing Uma Musume. How many of you have seen Shia LaBeouf Live? Say yay or nay. Nay? Gotcha. Okay, so this video is hilarious. Okay, let's get into it. Oh, hold on. There we are. Okay.
You're walking in the woods. There's no one around and your phone is dead. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot him.
I may have watched.
He's following you, about 30 feet back. He gets down on all fours and breaks into a sprint. He's gaining on you.
Shia LaBeouf.
You're looking for your car, but you're all turned around. He's almost upon you now, and you can see there's blood on his face. My God, there's blood everywhere!
Running for your life from Shia LaBeouf. He's brandishing a knife. It's Shia LaBeouf. Lurking in the shadows. Hollywood superstar Shia LaBeouf. Living in the woods. Shia LaBeouf. Killing for sport. Shia LaBeouf. Eating all the bodies. Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Now it's dark, and you seem to have lost him. But you're hopelessly lost yourself. Stranded with a murderer. You creep silently through the underbrush. Aha! In the distance, a small cottage with a light on. Hope.
Who is he?
You move stealthily toward it, but your leg! Ah! It's caught in a bear trap!
Gnawing off your leg. Living to the cottage. Now you're on the doorstep. Sitting inside. Shia LaBeouf. Sharpening an axe. Shia LaBeouf. But he doesn't hear you enter. Shia LaBeouf. You're sneaking up behind him. Strangling superstar Shia LaBeouf. Fighting for your life with Shia LaBeouf. Wrestling a knife for Shia LaBeouf. Stab it in his kidney.
Stab him in his kidney.
From Shia LaBeouf.
You limp into the dark woods, blood oozing from your stumped leg. You've beaten Shia LaBeouf.
Wait, he isn't dead. Shy surprise, there's a gun to your head and death in his eyes. But you can do jujitsu.
But you can do jujitsu.
Shia LaBeouf, legendary fight with Shia LaBeouf. Normal Tuesday night for Shia LaBeouf.
Normal Tuesday.
Shia LaBeouf, but blood is draining fast from your stump leg.
From your stump leg.
He carries to the left, you cut him to the right. You catch him in the neck, you're chopping off his head now. Just decapitated Shia LaBeouf.
Don't know who Shia LaBeouf is. He is a Hollywood actor. He's a Hollywood actor who's in, he started off as a teen actor in Even Stevens, which was a TV show on the Disney Channel, and then he shot to fame, and he's like, yeah, big, movie star. Was. Yeah. Yeah, he's not as big as he used to be, for sure.
His head topples to the floor, expressionless. You fall to your knees and
You
catch
just
your
got.
breath.
Oh, I gotcha.
You're finally safe from Shia LaBeouf.
And then the most awesome thing about this video, they were singing about Shia LaBeouf, right? And that's him, Shia LaBeouf. They actually got him to be in this video. This isn't edited in. They actually brought him in to do this part. The actual actor, Shia LaBeouf. The meme? Yeah, the meme. This is where it's from. This video is so amazing. Oh, I never knew he was the one clapping. Yeah. And I watched a video on like the making of, well, not the making of, but like the story behind the Shia LaBeouf video. And they explained how the guy, he decided, you know what, this is a good time to do this idea I've had for a long time, the Shia LaBeouf running from him in the woods because he's a cannibal idea. And he called Shia LaBeouf's agent, like, hey, would he be okay with being in my video? In my video, how we're singing about how he's a cannibal in the woods who's trying to eat you? And Shia LaBeouf agreed to it. And that's why it's in there. Oh, man. It's such an amazing video. I love it so much. You guys have no idea how many times I've watched it. Oh boy. Okay. Hold on. There we are. Okay. Okay, back to Uma Musume. But yeah, thank you guys for watching it with me. I try to preach the gospel of Shia LaBeouf live whenever I can. I just love that video so much. It's perfect. And like, it was originally not gonna be like that much of a spectacle, like with the ribbon dancers and everything. They were just like, oh, how about we throw this in here? How about we throw this in the video? How about we throw this in there? It's just so fun. Oh man. Thank you for thank you guys for indulging me. Thank you for indulging me. Oh wait, okay, we have 700. We have 700. We need 1,500 to do a poll. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. Oh, bad. My oh, sorry. My face actually hurts. My face hurts from smiling so much from watching it. It's one of my top favorite videos. Thank you for sharing it with us. No problem. Later I'll post it in the Discord so you guys can watch it whenever you want. I think I actually did post in the Discord once. I'm not sure. Yeah, I love it so much. It's so amazing. I showed it to my dad and he loved it too. Okay, back to horse girls. Back to horse girls. Oh man. Oh, I'm yawning. Okay, I gotta rub my cheeks a bit. Because my cheeks are legit hurting. Okay, horse girls. In my formative years, I lacked the will that my peers exhibited. I simply took instructions and carried them out. Everything changed when I encountered the G1 races. For the first time in my existence, I felt what it was like to yearn for something. Father, I want to be a Triple Crown champion. Hey Hellfish, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Dropping in, saying hi and bye. I hope your stream goes well, AJ. Thank you so much for popping in. It's greatly appreciated and I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for dropping by and I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much, Hellfish. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for popping in. Have a fantastic day, my dude. I see. Your running style caught your eye. Their running style, sorry. Their running style caught your eye, huh? My father is a stoic man, but on that day I vividly remember observing a smile. Aww, that's sweet. Let's do it, Bourbon. For the Triple Crown. Aww. We should always treasure when we have supportive parents, because we have to remember that not everyone has supportive parents. There are people how like the parents have been like shot down their dreams, been like, nah, you shouldn't do this, you should do that, or whatever. If we all of us who do have supportive parents, we should treasure them, because having supportive parents is such an amazing thing. Like, I've said before that my mom is like extremely supportive of my streaming. She's like my unofficial VTuber manager. Because of how much she supports my streams. She'll be like, "You have to stream. It's been a while. Your chat is waiting for you. You don't want to disappoint them." And stuff like that. Like, she's just like, she keeps me on the path. She's very supportive and makes sure, she's like, "Okay, I'm going to bed now so you can do your stream. Have fun with your stream," and everything. I really love my mom and how supportive she is. It's really, really nice. I truly appreciate her. That goal was one of the few choices I've ever made that truly reflected my will. My dad and I treasured it. This concludes the memory log. I trust that sharing this information with you will aid in your comprehension of me. It's been a few days since I've become Mihono Bourbon's trainer. During our downtime, she shares bits and pieces of her past with me. I see. Her story continues to inspire me, a cyborg-like girl with hopes and dreams hidden under her mechanical facade. Together, let's make your dreams come true. Certainly. The corners of the trainee's lips move upwards into a small smile. I love Mihono Bourbon. She's awesome. Slowly but surely, we continue to make progress, but as word of our training gets out, people begin to approach me with remarks of disappointment. I'm asleep now. Take care. Alrighty, Iskander. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for watching the... Sorry, my throat. Sorry about that. Thanks for watching the Shia LaBeouf live video. Thank you. And thank you for being here. Night, night. Thank you so much, Iskander. Have a wonderful night. I hope that you get a great sleep and great rest. Thank you so much. Ah, man, my throat. Excuse me. What? Mihono Bourbon's training for long distances? That's such a waste, though. She should just stick with sprinting. Letting the comments fall on deaf ears, we march on and continue training for the Triple Crown. The skepticism only strengthens our resolve to prove everyone wrong. Mihono Bourbon is going to show the world what she's made of. Same for you. Bye. Thank you so much, my dude. Have a great one. Have a great night, sleep, and rest. This isn't a bad office. If this is like strictly just our office, Your recommendation is the Tracen meets 2,000-meter turf race. The distance is compatible with the longest junior G1 race and hopeful stakes. Sorry about the noise in the background. The Tracen meet, a highly anticipated school event with numerous races. The fierce competition attracts countless spectators. That's right, we're taking first place. Understood. Processing new directive. And with that, our preparations for the meet begin. Mm. 1,600 meters completed, 400 meters remaining. Heart rate and oxygen intake are within optimal parameters. Come on, let's beat your best. You got this. Roger that. Gritting her teeth, Mihono Bourbon bolts across the track like the wind. The day of the Tracen meet arrives. Throngs of people gather. I almost read that as thongs. Thongs of people gather. Imagine a crowd of people just all wearing thongs. The whole crowd, they're all wearing thongs. Eager to catch a glimpse of one student, Mihono Bourbon. Ever since the news of her switch to long races broke out, the racer has become a hot topic. I can't imagine her running 2,000 meters. She doesn't have the stamina for it. This race will be tough to watch. Honestly, what on earth is her trainer thinking? I believe in her. Praying for Mihono Bourbon's success, I fixed my eyes on the starting gates. And we're off! Who will take first place in today's 2,000-meter turf race? Acquired favorable position, preparing to accelerate, all systems functioning at maximum efficiency. How the heck is Mihono Bourbon keeping up with everyone? Alright, let's go! You can do it, Mihono Bourbon! Mihono Bourbon takes the lead, rounding the fourth corner. She's on fire! But wait, the other runners are closing in fast on her as we approach the last stretch. This is it! Mihono Bourbon has lost her lead. With just 100 meters remaining, will she catch up in time? One racer ahead, two close behind. Stamina reserves are rapidly depleting, detecting lung distress. Concentration faltering, but I... Go, 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 go! Yeah! Go, 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 go! Must win! Four Musume are fighting tooth and nail for the lead as they approach the end. Who will take first? The races are so hype. The crowd is on the edge of their seats as the racers charge across the finish line. Everyone holds their breath, waiting for the caster to announce the results. Yay! The winner is Mihono Bourbon! Nice! Amazed, the once skeptical trainers now look at her with wonder and incredulity. I don't think I've ever seen that word before. Yeah, you! Who knew she could run 2,000 meters like that? I'm taking my words back about Bourbon. Looks like we've got a new contender for medium events now. Suck it, older trainer! Suck it, previous trainer, Mihono Bourbon! Sorry. Today, Mihono Bourbon has made a name for herself as formidable Triple Crown challenger. Placing first in a 2,000-meter race with such little stamina. Well, I'll be damned. You better remember that, mister. You really are one heck of a runner, Mihono Bourbon. Incredulity is basically not believing something. Ah, gotcha. Thanks for explaining that. Incredulity. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that word before. Mission accomplished. As per our agreement, I have emerged victorious in the 2,000-meter turf race. I was... English is my first language, and yet I feel like I don't understand English a lot of the time. You're amazing out there. Mihono Bourbon joins me in the stands, exuding her usual calm and collected demeanor despite the taxing race. But I know that today's results were the culmination of grit and perseverance. In the end, hard work surpasses talent. There's no doubt about it. I opened my mouth to remind her, only to find myself choking back a sob. Aww.
表情ログより呼吸と情緒の上下が激しいことを確認。原因不明の混乱が生じていると推定。
I've detected a shift in your emotional state as characterized by erratic breathing and facial muscle contortions. However, the cause is unknown. The way you run inspires courage in others. I'm so proud of you. I tell her that I want her to continue to prove that hard work surpasses talent. Her usually robotic eyes widen silently in response.
私はただ目的達成のために出走したまで。エモーショナルな先導メソッドは私のデータベースにありません。
I ran only to achieve my goal. Evoking an emotional response is not currently logged in as one of my objectives.
マスターの提言であれば、あるいは信用に値すると判断します。
However, given the source of the comment, I will take it into consideration. Oh, Bourbon!
新たな目標を追加。命令を受理しました。トゥインクルシリーズで
Or was it like, oh, Bourbon! I'm not sure how that part was supposed to be read out. Okay, I adore her. That's the thing about this game, man. It makes you fall in love with the horse girls. Like, once you get into their story and stuff, it's like, okay, I love this character. Okay, I love this character. Oh, wait, no, now I love this character. This game does such a good job with characterization. I have updated my objectives. They now include the Twinkle series, the classic Triple Crown, and showing the value of hard work.
やや困難な道のりを予想。しかし乗り越えるに足る力があると判断。
My calculations show that there will be challenges ahead of us, but none too hard to overcome with your presence.
改めまして。
She seems very kudere, yeah. Very kudere. Once again, I look forward to continuing working with you, Father Trainer. For a moment, the racer's stoic expression crumbles as her cheeks redden. Although it's just a verbal slip, I can't help but feel that we're getting closer. Aww. This game makes me feel like a father of 20 different daughters that I want to fully support. That's a great way to put it, yeah. These are all my daughters, and I want all of them to succeed. Okay, I think that was 4. I think we're on 5. Current time, 5 p.m. Quota has been successfully met. Now engaging in a brief moment of respite before initiating the next phase of training. Think she might actually be my favorite? Ah! Yeah, I had a feeling that you would really like Mihono Bourbon. Because I know that you really like kuderes. I had a feeling you'd really like Mihono Bourbon. Excuse me, are you Mihono Bourbon? And Uma Musume jogs over to where Bourbon is resting. Hey, I hope I'm not interrupting anything. I just think you're really awesome. It's really awesome how you're working every day. No need to be concerned. It appears that you wish to have a discussion. How can I help you? Well, I heard you used to only run sprints, right? It's so cool that you're able to run medium distance now. Mihono Bourbon stares curiously at the excited student. If I may ask, what is the purpose of this conversation?
トレーニングの休憩中にそのような声かけをしたということは何か意味があるのではと推測します。
You engaged me in conversation during my break. Statistically, this action suggests an underlying motive.
例えば質問、視察、事実確認などが該当しますが、どれがあなたが声かけを行った意味に当てはまりますか？
Common motivations include queries, transmission of information, and fact-checking. Which of the above best suits your purposes? Your purpose. Purpose? As Musume struggles to find an answer, her face begins to turn pink.
ごめん、大した意味なんかなくて、ただ話してみたくて、せっかくの休憩中にお邪魔しちゃってごめんね。それじゃ。
Excuse me. I just wanted to talk to you. I'm sorry for taking up your time. I'll get going now.
私は
Wait, there's been a misunderstanding. Aw, poor Mihono Bourbon. She doesn't do social cues very well. I don't do social cues very well either. Perplexed, Mihono Bourbon watches the embarrassed trainee speed away. Hey, what's wrong?
目的のパラメータが未達成、つまり失敗であるため、その原因と対策を解析しています。
My conversation ended unexpectedly due to insufficiently defined motive parameter, analyzing crash log for source of error. Wait, what's a motive parameter?
より良質な会話を達成するために、独自のデータログより算出した会話における表情、声色、各数値のパラメータです。
Excuse me. I have been updating my database with facial expressions and vocal inflection samples, but I am experiencing difficulty implementing them in conversations. Feeling bemused, I take a moment to think, is this her unique way of trying to get better at talking to people? Can I ask you why you're doing this?
両親から社会性の向上をオーダーされていますので。
Certainly, I was prompted by my parents to improve my sociability functions.
私は幼少期より父と共にトレーニングに明け暮れ、結果同年代との交流を逃してきました。
The majority of my formative years were spent training from sunrise to sunset with my father. Oh wow. Consequently, I seldom had opportunities to interact with my peers.
そん
Aww.
な中、トレセン学園への入学が決まり、社会性の低さを心配した両親は私に言い聞かせました。
So she lived a sheltered life, like I did. We both lived a sheltered life. Once my acceptance to Tracing Academy was confirmed, my parents began to demonstrate great concern over my limited interpersonal
トレ
experiences.
セン学園ではクラスメート、ひいては友人との交流を大切にしなさいと。
On multiple occasions, they told me to, and I quote, prioritize engaging with my friends and classmates.
確かに取材、ファンとの交流など社会性は必須。ウマ娘に社会性の向上は避けては通れない事項です。
It is true that communicative abilities are essential for interviews and fan engagement. As an Uma Musume, enhancing my sociability is simply unavoidable. Hmm?
両親のオーダーに応えるためパラメータを作成し、社会性の向上を目標に積極的に会話を行ってい
And you're
ま
both
す。
very enduring? Ah, thank you. I defined a set of parameters related to sociability, and I have endeavored to refine them by engaging in
しか
conversation.
し、入学時よりパラメータは微減の一途をたどっています。このペースでは目標達成は不可能でしょう。
However, the statistics have shown limited improvement relative to that of my physical
今日
parameters.
は参考文献でインプットしたテクニック、疑問点を質問するを心がけましたが、彼女は立ち去ってしまいました。
A study showed that questions are effective starters, but they only caused my conversational partner to flee. At this rate, failure is certain. Oh boy, where do I start? I could tell her intentions are good, but her methods leave much to be desired. Are her parents this robotic too? I get the feeling Bourbon is interpreting their instructions in an over-rational way. I think what your parents wanted to say was... I explained that her parents probably just want her to enjoy spending time with friends. In response, her expression becomes more puzzled.
すみません。言葉の意図がわかりません。私のデータベースにはその言葉についてのナレッジが見つかりません。
My apologies, but I am having trouble comprehending. I have no data pertaining to spending time with friends. Reframing my explanation, I begin talking about the benefits of having friends, but I'm cut short.
休憩を20秒オーバーしていました。迅速にトレーニングに戻ります。
My resting period concluded 20 seconds ago. I must now return to my training. Without a second to spare, she takes off down the track. Aw, poor Bourbon. Mihono Bourbon's racing abilities are no doubt impressive, but her lack of connection with the world beyond the racetrack concerns me. As I watch her figure dart across the field, I pray that one day she'll understand the meaning behind her parents' words. Yeah, I also, have a hard time with, like, social cues, interacting with people, and all that kind of stuff. I get very flustered and stuff very easily. And I have a hard time understanding things and whatnot. That's another thing about this game. It does a really good job. This game does a really good job of making the characters feel relatable. Like, there have been many times that I've been like, relate. I relate to this. So many of the horse girls have little things how I'm like, yeah, I relate to this. The characters were written very, very well in this game. Can we adopt this horse girl, please? Okay, Jazz Cat, my wife. Mihono Bourbon will be our daughter. And we will raise her together. It's finally the weekend. I head to the mall to get some shopping done and spot the one and only Mihono Bourbon. Yay! Our daughter. She is our daughter. She's standing outside of an arcade, eyes fixed on the neon contraptions inside. Bourbon, what's wrong?
社会性の向上のためゲームセンターへ見学に訪れたのですが入店を躊躇しています。
I have observed that this arcade is frequented by Musume with high sociability parameter. However, I am unsure whether to enter. After pressing for more details, she tells me that the arcade is popular among her classmates, so she came to check it out as a conversational topic.
私は機械に触れると高い確率で破壊してしまうのです。店内を視認し、機械の大きさにリスクマネジメントが発動しました。
I have difficulty operating machinery, and I am liable to destroy electronic devices I come in contact with. Same. It always feels like when I touch anything electrical, then it just breaks down on me. There's a reason why I've wrecked like 5 laptops. I assessed the machines in the arcade and concluded that risk management would be necessary due to their size. For both Bourbon's sake and the machines, I offered to show her around. Yeah, me and machinery, me and electronics, we do not get along well. I greatly appreciate your cooperation. Waving my hand, I motion that it's no problem. I decide that it would be safer to have me controlling the arcade machines instead of her. It's not often we get to have days off. Let's have fun.
オーダーを受理しました。今日は楽しみ。お返しします。
Understood. Initiating. Let's have fun protocol. And so, our tour of the arcade begins. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Sorry, you lost!
一勝9敗。マスターの幸福度が急激に低下していることを確認。 甘味にはリラックス効果があります。アイスクリームを食べますか？
One win, 9 losses. A substantial drop in your happiness has been detected. May I offer some ice cream? Sweets are known for their mood-boosting properties. Drum roll, please! Congratulations, you
大
win!
量排出を確認。エラーでしょうか？
A considerable amount of coins are spilling out of this machine. Is it malfunctioning? 16,000 points! Yatta! You sent that monster flying!
マスターのパンチ力は16,000点と確認。データログに残します。なお、単位は不明。
Punching power has been recorded as 16,000 points in my database. Unit of measurement unknown. Despite her rather unorthodox reactions, I could see Mihono Bourbon is enjoying the arcade. It would be a waste to go home without her playing at least one game, though. After a few minutes of searching, I point at a crane game. Crane game.
一緒にプレイですか？しかし、やはり壊れる可能性があります。私は触れることができません。
There's actually a cool website how it gives you live feed of a crane game in Japan, and you can operate the crane machine from like I think, I'm not sure if every country, but I know that you can use it in America, Australia, but you can control an actual crane machine that's in Japan. How like it shows the live feed of the crane machine, right? And then there are buttons you press and your buttons actually move the crane. Like, I have no idea how that works, but it's really cool. And what's really cool about it is that you can actually you can do the first few attempts for free before you have to start putting money into it to keep using the crane, which makes sense. And the prizes that you're able to get in this crane machine, they will ship it to you. How like you give them your address and then they will ship whatever you get from the crane game to you. It's really cool. And there's like a whole bunch of different prizes that you can try to get. It's really, really cool. Is this what you wish for me to play? Your invitation is appreciated, but my estimation shows that I may permanently put this device out of service. Don't worry, I'll take care of the controls. I ask her to watch from the side and provide instructions. Content, Mihono Bourbon nods and positions
オー
herself.
ダーを受理しました。
Excuse me.
正確な測定を行い、マスターをフォローします。
Understood. I will calculate distances and supply directions. Sliding a coin into the slot, the machine whirs to life. We begin aiming for a bunny perched on top of the toys.
22センチ。そこでアームを停止してください。私の測定では、その位置でしたら 98% 人形が獲得できると。
Please move 22 centimeters. Yes, stop right there. According to my analysis, we have a 98% chance of success. Nodding, I press the button to grab the prize. The plastic claw wraps around the toy's neck. Flop! The prize slips out and lands back where it started. No!
アームの脆弱性を確認。再計算します。
Lack of grip strength noted. Adjusting calculations. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the one thing about those crane games. They purposefully make the claws very flimsy. They purposefully make it very, very flimsy. So usually, like with that crane game that you can control from anywhere, if you're trying to get a prize that's like a box or is really heavy, then what you want to do is try to topple the thing into the hole as opposed to trying to grab it, because some things are way too heavy for the claw because it's just so flimsy. So you have to like strategize it quite a bit.
プラン、押し出しに変更しました。これであれば 91% の可能性で人形が獲得。
Initiating a new course of action. Pushing. With this, we have an estimated 91% chance of. There's a random number generator that determines how much grip strength it has from turn to turn. Oh, that's interesting. Flap.
押し出し能力を過信していました。再計算します。
I have overestimated the arm's maneuverability once again. Reanalyzing. And they can tweak how likely it is? Ah, gotcha.
これであれば 75% の可能性で。
I predict a 75% chance of success. So it's a bit of a scam. Yeah, crane machines are indeed a bit of a scam.
非常に困難なミッションであることを認識。
This contraption is proving to be a fearsome foe, but they're still so fun! That's the thing, crane games are kind of a scam, but they're so fun. And it feels so great when you are able to win something. I use up every trick I know, but the stuffed animal remains unattainable. No, we didn't get the bunny! My apologies, trainer. My failure in ascertaining the arm's strength led to such disappointing results. No, it's not your fault, Bourbon. It's not your fault. If it's fun, then it doesn't matter if you win. Yeah, true. I believe there are also some machines that you can never win until a certain amount of money has been used on it. Yeah, for sure. That's probably how most casinos work. I'm guessing that a lot of casinos do stuff like that. They do like little strategies like that in order to keep you going. Like, they'll be like, okay, we'll have them lose this amount of times, but we can't have them lose too much, because if they lose too much, then they're just gonna move on. So we have to give them occasional wins here and there just to make them want to keep going, because then it activates that thing in their brain how they're like, ooh, I won, so I can win again, right? Yep, the house always wins, yeah. However, I believe there's a 70% chance that we will pressure the prize on our next turn. I suggest a final attempt. The sudden proposal contradicts her usual passive attitude. She must be really determined to win. Let's do it. We're definitely gonna get this time. Understood. I will try my absolute best. Let's do it!
14センチ前進してください。アームで縁まで押し出し、景品落とし口へ落とします。
Please stop there. Now move forward by 14 centimeters. We will push the toy to the very edge and allow it to fall naturally into the prize box. Biting my lip, I press the button and grab the bunny. It falls balancing precariously on the edge of the hole. I hold my breath as if any movement would throw the stuffed animal back towards its friends. Glancing to my side, I notice Mihono Bourbon doing the same. Come on. After losing its battle with gravity, the bunny slides gracefully into the prize box! Yay! We got it! We got it!
本日はありがとうございました。ゲームセンターを実際に体験したことで生じた感覚もあり、理解が深まりました。
Yay! Yatta! Thank you for your support. I am now equipped to handle conversations about arcades. What's most interesting, however, is that I experienced new sensations today.
胸の奥がくすぐられているような表情筋が自然と緩む感覚。経験にこれらの感覚も加え、世間話としてインプットします。
During our attempts at the claw game, I observed my new physical responses. A ticklish feeling occurred inside my chest, along with involuntary movements of my facial muscles. I have added these new responses to my small talk parameters. It sounds like you had lots of fun.
楽しめたですか?
Is this what you define fun as? Mihono Bourbon slowly lets the word fall out of her mouth, as if uncertain about its pronunciation. I gently explain what those feelings mean. I see now.
二人がかりで人形を取るという非生産的な行動になぜ楽しいという感情が生まれたのでしょう?
It seems illogical to experience fun while doing something unproductive, such as capturing stuffed animals with impossibly weak mechanical arms. Okay, she is best horse girl 100%. Well, I wouldn't call it that. Carefully choosing my words, I express the value of doing so-called unproductive things from time to time. The main purpose is to enjoy ourselves. Like with gacha games. You could call gacha games as unproductive. But they're just fun. As long as you're not like completely destroying your bank account. Oh, actually, there was one Japanese VTuber. I think she's in Hololive. I'm pretty sure she's in Hololive. I don't remember which one it was, but she was talking about how she was playing this gacha game, right? And she put $100 into the game, and her bank actually called her. Her bank actually called her, and the bank person on the phone was like, "Are you okay? We noticed you took out $100 from your bank account. Are you doing all right? Is there anything going on? Is everything okay?" And she explained, "Oh yeah, I just put the money into a gacha game." And they're like, "Oh, okay. We're just happy you're all right." It's pretty crazy that the bank actually did a wellness check to make sure that she was okay after putting so much money into a gacha game. How to become horse so I can also marry Mihono Bourbon. What do you mean, marry? She's our daughter. How could you marry our daughter, Jazz Cat? What happened to our happy family? But no, I understand. Like, I absolutely love Daiwa Scarlet. Like, ever since the beginning of the game, ever since I first saw her, I'm like, yep, she's best girl. Like, I've played through some of the horse girls now, not a lot of them. But yeah, Daiwa Scarlet is my top favorite. Okay, I'm gonna be, we are gonna need to go to relationship counseling now, aren't we? Maybe. Okay, I will be right back. I'm getting a headache right now. I wasn't feeling too great. My head wasn't feeling too great when I woke up. And it is starting to get a little bit worse. So I will be right back. I'm gonna get another water and I'm gonna take some painkillers for my head. But I shall be back. I shall be back soon. I shall be right back. Don't go away. I'll be right back. Continue staring at the lovely horse girl, Mihono Bourbon, while I'm gone. BRB. There we are. I am back. Sorry about that. Oh, that reminds me. I cannot watch interspecies reviewers. It's actually banned in Australia? What? It's banned? That's crazy. How can they ban one of the best anime ever? It is like one of the best anime ever made. Welcome back. Thank you so much, Mago. Thank you so much. That is crazy. Welcome back. Thank you, Jesscat. How dare they? How dare Australia ban one of the best anime ever created? One of the best anime known to man. How dare they? How dare that country ban interspecies reviewers? How dare? I will not visit Australia simply because they banned interspecies reviewers. Australia hates anime. Apparently. Oh man, I am so sorry, Jazzcat, that your country does not allow one of the best anime known to man. Okay, that's it. We're doing an interspecies watch along one of these days. I'll host it. We'll do a Discord interspecies watch along. When we're done with Mihono Bourbon's story, I think we only have like 2 chapters left. I am gonna need to stop because my head is like really hurting. It like just hit all of a sudden. I'm in a lot of pain. It's hurting a lot. But I do want to finish Mihono Bourbon's story event because it's not going to be here for very long. I want to be sure that we finish it before it goes away. For legal reasons, I must say that I cannot do that. Get some rest, friend. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much. I think the headache is just because I slept for longer than usual. Well, not, I shouldn't say usual. It's longer than I was supposed to. Like over 9 hours. And then I hopped into doing streaming shortly after. So I think my head is just having a hard time with that. And also I've been staring at screens too much lately. I have noticed that. I've been staring at screens way more than I should be lately. I was hoping that today I could do a bunch of reading instead. Like, look at screens a whole lot less, only look at screens when I have to, but yeah. Was feeling really crappy earlier, and hanging out here has been really comforting. Aw, thank you so much. No, thank you, Jazzcat. Thank you for being here. I always truly appreciate you. Thank you for taking time out of your day to be here and to hang out with me. And I still feel so bad that I haven't been hopping into your streams lately. Like, I do feel really, really bad about that. But hopefully I'll be able to start doing that again soon. Because I really do love being in your streams. They're really fun. I really enjoy being in there and hanging out with you. Thank you so much for being here, man. I really appreciate it. I'm really sorry that you felt crappy earlier. I hope you're feeling better now, though. Don't feel bad. I have been really sporadic with streams, with my stream times. But still. Ah, man, my head. Oh, boy. Hold on. Hopefully this headache will go away soon. I did take some painkillers, so hopefully that'll help. And I was I was gonna say that the reason why it took a little bit to get back here was that my cat wanted some petting. So So I petted my cat for a little bit before coming back. Go get some rest, my friend. I will. For sure. Once we're done with Mihono Bourbon's storyline, because these chapters are really short and we only have like 2 more. Once we're done, then I'll be sure to end stream. Hope you feel better soon. Me too. Me too. I'll probably like lay down on my bed in the dark. Excuse me. Like not look at the screen as I listen to stuff. And sorry about the noises in the background. Ah, man. You know those headaches, how like it starts to hit to make your eyeball hurt? That's what I'm getting right now. It's affecting my eyeball. Okay, let's get the story done. I see. All of this information is quite novel to me. It seems that I have entered a state of shock now. I will input this new information in as well. Perhaps seemingly meaningless events are not so meaningless after all. Ocular migraine? Ah, gotcha. Gently petting the bunny we got together. Aw, that's so cute. Mihono Bourbon ponders over her newly gleaned perspectives. That was cute. That was really cute. Oh, okay. Stories are unlocked at Mihono Bourbon. Bond level 6. Oh, no! We can't do the last one! No! Oh, wait. Oh, okay, we did finish the event stuff. Okay. Yeah, these were the limited time ones. How we had to do them, because they were going away soon, because it says event. But these ones don't say event. So these ones are here permanently. Okay, so we did it! We did all the event stuff, I think. The only thing that's left for event stuff is the ah, man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that in time. I mean, I was gonna stay away from the computer today, but it would be really nice to get that ticket. I may have to do some more grinding. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get all these. I started in late, unfortunately. I started in late and the event is only, the event ends in 1 day. So I'm not gonna get all the event stuff, which sucks, but it is what it is. Ooh, I like this song. Ooh, amazing. So yeah. Oh man, this headache. I mean, I've had worse headaches, so. And as you can see, my best girl is the girl I've chosen for to be on the main menu. Okay. So I think I will have to end it there. I do wish I had reached the 3-hour mark because that's what I try to aim for with my streams. I try to make it to 3 hours bare minimum. But I started late and I have this headache, so so I'll have to call it. But I did go for 2.5 hours. Thank you for the stream. Rest well. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the stream. Thank you, Jazzcat. Thank you, Mago. Thank all of you guys for being here. All you guys who are lurking, all you guys who are here, all you guys who were here and had to pop off. Take care, mate. You too. All of you take care. All of you have an amazing day, night, time zone. I hope that all of you get plenty of rest and that the day is kind to you. So yeah, later I'll have to do a lot of Musume grinding. So much for me resting today. I want to try to at least get that ticket. It's sad that I'm not going to be able to get that last copy of the event card. But well, if the card ever comes back, like with a future event or whatever, then yeah, I can get that last part. Okay. So, thank you everyone for being here. As always, this was a lot of fun. Not only because I love the game Musume, but also because I just love hanging out with you guys. You guys make this experience just so much fun. I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for the fun time. I hope that all of you have a great time zone. If you're going to bed, I hope you get lots of good rest. I hope you all are having a great day, and if you're not having a great day, like if things are going on, then I hope that things turn around for you soon. I hope that all of you stay safe, and I will see you next time. I will try to stream tomorrow. Oh yeah, I haven't done it. It's already Tuesday. I need to do the thing of, maybe I'll do that after stream, setting up the poll, in the Discord so that I can figure out in what order to play the games. 'Cause now I don't need to rush with Musume now that the event is almost over. And we did all the important stuff. We did all the story modes and whatnot. So thank you once again, everyone. Have a great time zone. Stay safe, and I will see you next time, hopefully tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great one. Take care. Thank you so much, as always, for being here. Thank you, everyone who is watching, was watching, who watches the VOD. I will see you next time. Stay safe, take care, and thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a great one. Bye-bye, Nano. Bye-bye.